Bonjour, this is Tamara Jean from Love Dominates. And these first two pages, I'm going to go over the Act of 1666. I think this is critical in learning the deception. So first, what I want to do is pronounce this legal term. It's in Old French. There's two different ways you can pronounce it. You can pronounce it with Cestui Que Vi Act of 1666 or Cestui Que Vi, which the S is silent. And basically what this means is who is living, the one who lives. This is an infogram, the threefold evil deception, starting with the birth certificate, the loss of status by the Cestui Que Vi Act, the legal entrapment by the name in capitals, and the withheld estate by your secret trust. I won't read the rest, but I just want to let you know, and I also want to thank Restoring Law. It's a group in Europe, and they have created all these infograms that have helped me and many people to learn this deception. So the infograms I have in this video alone are from this group called Restoring Law in Europe. They're fabulous. This is an arbitration letter that I received through the docket. They don't even mail them to me. I'm not even going to go over all the games that they play. But I got my hands on this document. So what I did was I made a clean copy of it. It's actually 4 pages long, but I reduced it to 2 pages on the video. So I have the clean copy so you can read it. Then I made another copy and I circled all the fraud on this document so you can see it. And then the third copy I actually took a Sharpie and crossed out all the all capital letters because that is fraud. It is null, void, and counterfeit. And I'll explain that in the videos. It's very critical to look at every single word they put on the document because words have meanings. And you just have to go to the law library, the law dictionaries, and look up these words because you'll be shocked at what they mean. But even on this document here, this page, they have this gentleman, Joseph Claffey, God rest his soul. He was an attorney, an esquire here, but he's deceased, and they put him on here. They have fictitious names. I mean, every single name in capital is the entity. It's the corporation they created. So it tells you a lot of information. They even have names here, William R. Sweeney. I think that's what it says. William is my dad. I don't know who R is. And Sweeney is my marital name. So there is no such person. They just create names and it's identity theft. The next 2 pages are proof of fraud. So what I did was I took the same copy and just circled all the fraud that I see. So this is block letter fraud, all capital letter fraud, whatever you want to call it. It's language on its own. It doesn't have a styles manual. It's used in the headlines in newspapers. It doesn't meet requirements to complete a sentence. It's graphic. So whenever you see these all capital letters, it's not you. If you ever noticed on your utility bills, your driver's license, any license, it has your name in all capital letters. That is an entity that they created. The corporations created this entity. This is all fraud. It's hocus pocus. It's meaningless talk or activity. It's typically designed to trick someone or conceal the truth of a situation. It's dog Latin, basically. It's dog Latin mixed with the English language. It's non-standard language. So the only thing we should be following is God's truth, the absolute truth, meaning of the symbols, words having meaning. They are words because they have meaning. The sentences have grammar. The words have lexicon. It's standard language. Debased Latin is a crime. You can look under Article 11, 146 and 147. It's in the Chicago Styles Manual, 16th edition, under the foreign languages, page 666. I highlighted that in black because it means it's dead, but that's satanic, Freemasonry. I just want to put it on the record here. I do not contract with these people. I have revoked consent over and over and over again. They just ignore everything. So I'm putting it out there on the record so people can hear live that I put it on the record that I do not contract with these people. I do not contract with these corporations. I took the same document and then I blacked out all capital letters. So then when you do that, you can actually see that this document is unreadable. It doesn't say anything. It is null, it is void, and it is counterfeit. This is an example of how you can break down your court documents that you receive. Hopefully you can see clearly the deception and laugh at these criminals. And hopefully it empowers you to investigate further into your own case, your own situation. Remember, God gave you dominion over law, meaning land, air, water, the sea. He gave you dominion over your own mind, body, soul, your property, and your inheritance. Here are a few questions you can ask the judge. What Styles manual did you use to construct this document that you are passing off as a charge? What is the all uppercase text, because it does not appear to be in any correct form of English text in relation to the Oxford English Styles Manual? I can't find it. Here's some facts. If there are no hyphens, the sign reads nothing. It becomes the presumption of law. There is no fact. The crime of conversion is here. Corporations trying to claim they have authority over me, over you. Corporations cannot contract with a living, breathing soul. Please remember that. You can pause this video and write things down if you want. It may help you. All of this fraud and deception is in Scripture. So remember, the all capital letter fraud is an entity that they created out of the birth certificate. So just do your own due diligence and really learn that. Learn the difference between legal and law. Legal supports the birth certificate, supports lies and abuse and corruption. It supports the police officer, the statutes and acts. Think about that. They created the statutes and acts to protect them. It's not statutes and acts that will help us, the people. So study legal versus law. Law is based on truth. It is Torah law, it's divine law, it's Abba's law. It's law of the land, where legal is trading rules of the sea. Again, I do not consent. I do not contract with these corporations. What we're trying to establish here is restore God's law, Torah, man. It's public versus the legal civil corporations. So what I'm trying to create is unity. We are all one. And if I could just ask everyone to, if you've watched this video, please like and share it, of course. But if you could put in the comments section, I am a witness to this, and state where you're from. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm from Ohio. I'm from Australia, New Zealand, wherever. The more people we have, the more that we can unite, we can overstand these corporations. So again, this would be great if I can ask all of you that have watched this video to please put in the comment section, I am a witness, and tell me where you're from. That would be a great help, because we all need to unite. We all need to support one another. And this is how we do it. This is how we do it. We need to educate people on this corruption, this deception, and hopefully abolish these courts and hold these people accountable. All right. Thank you in advance. And I hope you like this video. Credits to Justinian Deception, Romley Stewart and his partner, Rowan. I just want to let you know that we appreciate all your research. It's helped so many people. I added the U.S. Civil Peace flag. That was used for a few years by the Coast Guard. The red stripes are vertical to depict the blood of Yeshua to us. The white background with blue stars shows that God is holding our states and not the union, the corporation. I fly this as a symbol that we wish to be in peace and not in war. So Abba bless.